All right, we're live. All right, we're gonna kick off the live like this now. Shellyann is washed. She's finished. Right? These are not my words, but I when me see on Twitter, you get what
Yeah.
me I say, and me think I told them see she come forth at the door Diamond League and she run level 0.05, why everybody come to that conclusion there. But before you jump in for the little matter, but just want to ask a question. They love when Shellyann prove them wrong. How many
I
times Shellyann
mean,
prove them wrong?
I mean, you have to look at it this way. Them is either them. I don't know, bro. Like you can never count out the goat, and
True.
even with that injury, minus last year when she never get the chance to run,
Yeah.
she still managed. And if you go back and check her record, she still managed. Anytime she have an injury, a known injury, she even managed to come third and get a medal. So I mean, if them to learn by now, so you can never count out the goat. Mind you, look at her age. People say, oh, she washed, she for retire, this, that. And she has keep breaking the bar every single time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in its own self, we don't really have to do too much long talking. Like, our record speak for itself.
True.
Her actions speak for itself.
True.
But at the end of the day, people are going to start because they might try to get a little clout type of thing. Like, we don't really what. First of all, Shakari ran
Level 40 something.
level 40. Let me take a sip of that one day.
Yeah.
11:40 for our first open race. Shelly run 10, what was it, 10:92? Even though it was wind
Ten,
aided,
yeah, 1093, I think. But
it
win
was
aided.
it was wind aided and again, and she just dropped 11:05. Like, come on. And that's what literally everybody around right now, if you really look at it. Most of
Yeah.
the times the way people are run right now, it's wind aided and it might be a little bit fast, but again, the season is very long. You can't expect people to bus open the gate. Well, let me take that back. The last time Shell opened her season, she ran a 10.67. That was 2 years ago. And she
Yeah.
has ran that 7 times within that season. So I'm not gonna say, but she did also make a statement that um she had tried get back into
Ray sharpness.
real sharpness
Yeah.
and being competitive. Or actually, I forgot the actual word she used, but basically she has said, she's not. It's been a minute since I think she said, if I'm not mistaken, 2022 since she's been
Yeah.
open her season so early, as well as um, competing consecutively.
And yeah, on a
So she
regular
had tried to
basis.
get back into the groove of because remember the last year when she opened her season late and
Yeah.
she selectively chose her or the meets them what she want to run into prior to the championships because obviously she had tried to nurse her injury. So prior to that, she did consecutively around 10 6 10 6 10 6 that you ready. But I mean again, unfinished business. That's all I'm gonna say. Unfinished business. If
But
anybody want to counter out, and don't get me wrong, I'm giving Tina and Tia Clayton and all the young ones them where I come up, me I give them props because at the end of the day, it's not.
watch fireworks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at the end of the day,
And
she
them
gonna
are the younger
retire.
generation, yeah.
Right.
And
Time for
them are the
Brianna them step up. Time for, Alana
yeah.
read them and, them girly for come do them thing.
And them are the
Brianna
emerging talent.
Liston, Brianna Williams, them, Kimba, them. So I feel them time for kind of slowly I take over, which again I'm very proud of
Yeah. You
Tia.
know, say
She's
you
she's
know,
she's doing pretty good.
say me like Tia and Tina transition better than the Brianna them. The Brianna Williams, the Kemba Dance them because to me them still are struggling enough to reach
Yeah.
the level of professionalism, the level of competing. You see, them are
Yeah.
struggling in my view, but Tia out of the two twin them still. When I tell her, she really surprised most of we still in, cause everybody
I
look on
wasn't
Tina, you know.
I wasn't surprised.
Well, I feel surprised. Cause a
I
Tina
wasn't
me I look
surprised.
for actually
Correct.
like matriculate better or smoother than our sister. You get me? And Tia
Right.
does bust out a championship. You get what I say?
But remember what I said. When Ya got through high school champs and Tia was right there with her sister, but obviously
Yeah,
Tina
yeah,
was a better one. When a person peak too quick, and I'm not saying Tina has peaked or or whatever.
yeah,
But all the transition or not even the transition, all the high school system set up, Jamaican high school system set when it comes to champs. By the time them get to senior level, them kind of like done in a sense. Or
yeah,
let me not use that. Let me say burnout. That's a proper term. Burnout. Yes, Tina hit 1094. I believe that's her PR. And she did that. I think she ran that as well at Carifta as well as World Under 20.
yeah.
Me never surprised say Tia would have passed her because it's always the one where people underestimate. And when she dropped that 1080, was it 1085 or
I,
1086 or something like that? I
yeah, I
wasn't
think
surprised.
1086. I mean, say she job that just it job still no can no level second
I
should have
wasn't
run.
surprised. And then
She never
I think
run under 10, you know. She never run 10, you know. Now level should
yeah,
have
yeah,
run and then
yeah,
she just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boom 1086.
Yeah.
You get what me I say?
I,
So
I I wasn't surprised,
and
honestly.
she did it when it matters the most at
Right.
trials.
And she also did it again in the semifinals. She ran 1080 something in the semifinals. If she could have found back at 1080, she definitely would have medal for sure. Should have at least probably come third.
To me, it's still, you know, because of the dynamics, you know, the final, Olympic final, the pinnacle that, you know. So I kind of understand why she never medal, is it? But she crumbled to me, is it? She
Well, she
crumbled.
came, I
Ah,
think, well, she came fourth or something like that.
I think a
To me,
fifth she come or something like
see,
so. No,
listen,
she come mostly seven.
to me, she still did pretty good because no other Jamaican to meet the finals. We never had
Yeah,
Shelly, we
that's
never have
true.
Sharika. Um,
When I tell you
so
like
she the only
everybody
one that came up and did her thing. I wish
everybody
she had reserved back a little bit for the finals. But
yeah,
again, at the same time, as our first championship, I understand she probably not really know how to manage the rounds them,
yeah.
like that. So I'm gonna give
Mhm.
her props. But back to the topic, when them say Shelly washed, like come on now, you're tripping. If only
No.
thing say when you can't count out Shelly, like me not even we can't even understand all people for even I use them words there and fear naming at the same
Same
sentence. Like
sentence.
oh no, yeah, yeah,
Oh. No, you have to you have to just come to the realization, say, oh, this is oh Shellyan's career gonna be until she retire. From ever since them adult this girl. From ever since, you know, from the inception when she beat Veronica
Veronica,
at
yeah.
trials, they must say no, inexperienced, Veronica will want this and that and and she
Yep.
never watched that. She never watched that, you know, just focus and say, oh, I beat
But I'm
Veronica fair and
in a
square,
sense,
then
I'm
I
kind
go
of
go win.
glad say, yeah, in a sense, I'm kind of glad say she's the underdog right now
Yeah.
because again, obviously she had an injury. She said she finished healthy, but again, most of the time I feel like say not saying she's lying, but I'm saying most of the time when athletes say I'm glad I'm finished healthy. Yeah, that is the hope, but like like even if them injured, them not gonna come out and say them injured. I don't know if it's a red tape thing where they can't just you have to make your publicist come out and say, yo,
Yeah.
they're having some niggles here and there, and then you have to articulate whatever word, but you know, she said
Ever,
she healthy, but in her interview, she said it's gonna be something special. So in my head, no, me I say, all right. I don't know if you see that interview there. She said it's gonna be something special tomorrow.
so somebody comment here. I will never doubt Shelly even when things don't look good. I look as good. That's
Cheers to
true.
that.
That's true. You ever sit down and measure career? Say, yo, whenever she's the underdog, she win. You ever realize that?
Yep.
When she just come
But
out, we just
again,
attack, bro. underdog, she win. When she win her first world title, no. Carmelita Jetta was favorite.
Yep.
She run must 10-6 them time, then I must have her say, oh, she a go win.
Mm-hmm.
And she win. And Shellyann did kind of did a struggle with an injury that year, there, see it? And
I
win.
think she had the toe injury that time too. And
Mm,
that continued because she always had the toe injury,
yeah,
but it just never, them know how to manage that. And then the only I mind you, she's a person that really get injured like that. She don't really have injuries like that.
yeah,
And again, even when she injured, she still managed to pull off a medal. When you look
true.
upon when Elaine running at 2016, when she come
Yeah,
third with the toe injury,
yeah.
and when she did injured again and came third when
Oh yeah, what
um
what recently what that name? Hungary
she
World
came third.
Championship.
When she came third when Shakari
Budapest,
won.
Budapest. Yeah,
Budapest
yeah,
when Shakari won.
yeah.
And again, she done nurse her injured there so too.
I remember
So
she just come off her pregnancy too. And
and
that they must say,
and,
oh,
and
she
mashed
retire,
up exactly. So
start a
again,
family and
the,
Ray
the
and
the the thought of people having washed her, she washed up her time for she for retire. Like more see someone people will never run track it. More see someone literally go work out, try out for the team under pressure and make sure they make it to the finals and win an Olympic or World Championship medal and run a fast time. Bro, come close to the world record. Better yet, come close to the world record. So like, I don't know, bro. Them pe again, like we said earlier, people just a look clout, to be honest. People are clout and they might try get them local, 2 cent in. But again, people are gonna always talk. You can't really pay attention to that. Just come through, do your thing, and shut up
wait,
the
wait.
naysayers. Simple as
So
that.
so so based on where you access to, where you think what's next for Shelly and where you think? You think say oh she definitely can get a medal this year? May I be honest with you,
Well, it's
me
still
not have her
early in
for
the
win.
season.
Me not
It's
have
still
her for
early in
win.
the season.
Yeah, it's early, yes.
Me not gonna say win yet until we get closer to the championship because again, that was her second race, and everybody's still open them season because September are world champs.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually she perform in my eyes, she perform way better and the her merits can speak for that. She perform better during world championships. Um
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't necessarily say win right now. I'll put her in the mix for sure. Like I said, I would
Yeah.
never count her out. I wouldn't
Still
necessarily say winner because Julian Alfred, she's hot
on
right
the
now.
rise, yeah.
Mind
Uh,
you, she not open her 100 meter yet.
Yeah.
She already run 21:88 for the 200, and she ran 30
She on three
30
bills.
three bills and run like 36 something low. Um, so I'm most certain that she's one. But again, me, I wonder if she had peaked too quick too, but that's for a different live or a different video.
Who are
Um,
peak? Shelly?
no,
Julian Alfred I thought.
Julian
Oh
Alfred. Because 21:88 that early, that's listen,
yeah,
she
that's
on
fast. That's fast.
Sherika I forgot come good for beat her up on a 200 and Gabby. And that's their rate, that's their main event. But again, me still not see nobody in a Sherika league. If she can get back to the
If
farm what
if
she
she
in
can
a,
get back in a farm, yeah.
correct. If she can get back to that form, um, you know. And again, we already know who a coach is, so there's no doubt that she can or cannot. But we'll see what I go on with that. When it gets closer to the champ, because one with them make them peak for championships, and two, they make them peak again for the
The
I
big
mean
thing.
peak for trials and then peak for championships.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, I would never call Shelly out. That's one. Two, I'm not gonna say win, but she's definitely in the
Still
mix for sure.
still has
You
medal
you
potential.
also have again you have Shakari. You can't count she out either. You have Melissa Jefferson. Can't count
Yeah,
she out
yeah.
either. You
She
have
in a
Tia.
farm
You can't count she out because everything
on
is
the
up for
rise.
grabs right now. And
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
can see, the two players on the see right now, Melissa Jefferson,
Yeah.
Tia,
Tia.
and Julian.
3 of them.
That's the three I've seen so far. I haven't seen really anybody where kind of like,
Stand out like
stand out
those
like
3.
that.
Yeah.
And again, Tia, our world lead right now. I'm just saying.
And what already again 10-9 too? Or 10-9
10-9
too?
too. Mm-hmm.
That's close to her personal best, For watch her, she might eclipse it,
But that was a 2.0 though. So it's still a lot of win. I mean,
Okay.
legal is legal, no matter. But I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying. So if you want to go 0, if you want to wind it down, you probably look at 11 low or 10 high. I mean, that's still, yeah. You'd have to do the math on that, but
I want to trials though. I want to trials. August.
trials are usually June, but I don't know if they're gonna push it back because World
Because of way
Championship is
September.
back.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna push it back. We'd have to go check
Yeah.
the schedule upon that and push it at a different timeline. But yeah, people, tell me what you think.
Yeah, yeah.
And is Shelly really washed up, or is people counting her out too early? Or people just not try to get no clout,
I close them
naysayers.
again. Man. Clip comment again, yeah. He said if she makes it all the way to the World Champs final, 10-8-6 is a guaranteed medal if she has it in her legs. So he must say, oh, she can get a medal, that he must say. Not say she'll win, but she can get a medal.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say 10-8 because we don't know where everybody is at right now. I think Melissa Jefferson is gonna go faster for sure. She seemed like she's on track.
She and Black comment. Interesting convo. What made Tia's run so interesting is that she didn't get a good start. What made Tia's run so
the season. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say her race was interesting. It was more of, well, again,
well,
the season is very. Let me say this: the season is very early, and people are just trying to get race sharpening. There's still a lot of stuff them need to work on, like
and
starts,
and
tighten up all of them little stuff there.
and I also believe that race is just a message to make them know, say, yo, changing of the guard, younger generation.
I heard that too, but like again, at the end of the day, we still had the big three for a long time, and I think what happened was people got too comfortable
That's
with
true.
the big three, and now that injuries is playing a factor here and there. Again, we still not see Ilya yet. Now that injuries playing a factor,
Yeah.
they might ask, all right, so and a perfect example from last year, the big three had injuries and nobody else except for Tia, stepped up, right? You had Brianna Williams, you had Kimba Nelson, you had Brianna Liston. She decided she wasn't gonna run because of injuries. No, she went pro, so she's not gonna continue with collegiate. And I mean, you have a plethora of people, the younger ones, and we are come up. Alana Reed, them supposed to like are filling the gaps where the big three can't fill in. Because again,
when I could just even love the comment that him say Shelly is the quintessential determined athlete. It would be remiss of us to count out Shelly. That's true.
exactly.
For me, I would totally agree. The quintessential, she's a standard. You get what I say? The standard of determination, the standard where female sprinting is concerned.
Pretty
Of
much.
course. We not count her out, We could get this
We
clear
not
now.
count her. We
just see a little thing we are going on Twitter and I give our 2 cents on it. You get what I say? We just give our 2 cents on it. We not count out Shelly. Them on Twitter count out Shelly. You get what I say?
But as I say, naysayers, people want I try to get a little clout. But at the end of the day, like I say, our record speak for itself. Mind you, she is 38, and at the age of 36, at the fastest she ever run in her entire career. So it's like the older she get, the faster she's actually becoming.
Yeah.
Minus last year when she had that injury.
Him said the fact that Shelly started her season so early tells me that she's in good health, and like she obviously said, she has unfinished business.
And that's what I said earlier, like one unfinished business. So,
Yeah,
but in her interview, like I said, I don't remember the exact word she used. She was saying like, she's trying to get back into um race
very
fitness or
sharpness.
whatever
Yeah,
in a sense where she haven't been competing consecutively. Because like I said, last year she chose the race and what she wanted to do.
yeah,
So I mean the fact that she's running back to back tells you good point. The fact that she's running back to back tells you like, she had try to get
yeah.
race sharp for
Yeah.
sure.
Veronica will ask the alien. Alien. Yeah.
We don't about Ellen it. I forgot people over some fence. I've got
They
people
say,
over some fence
look like oral
and figure
juices.
out how I go on.
Yeah.
But what
Oceana
you say?
said to go back to the earlier question. Trials remain in June. Okay.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, but again, I wasn't sure because I'm like, since World Champs gets pushed back and the season is so long, which is why everybody has started season so late. Because like, and again, the point that I made with Julian Alfred is she
Yeah.
peaking too early. But me never really want to touch upon that. You could have do a different video
Yeah.
on that. But I'm just saying like you, I gotta say, Shelly wash up and she this and she that.
Yeah.
Again, nobody in the history of male or female have 5 world championship title. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Not to mention our back-to-back Olympic,
Uh, so,
and you can counter accolades him, but
so Oceana tell when Elaine open her season. I heard Elaine opens her season the end of this month. That would be great. I want to see
who is your
where she there.
source? Who are your source? Who are your source? Because me
uh,
never hear that. But
well,
as I said,
if it's true, that would be great because I really want to see how Elaine look. I miss Elaine at her best, my youth. I miss Elaine,
again,
honestly.
that's a different topic for a different time. Um, we already know what went down, so for her to get back her best, you have to go find a coach like Stephen
Prano.
Francis will know how to manage her injuries. Because a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
again, me coach, I coach for the army guys. Them I coach the
Yeah,
army guys. Them
yeah, yeah.
and when me coach them, it's different, and I can get, how can I put this? Like, me can get results out of them. When somebody else work with them, really know. I know how to manage certain people injuries. While if you coach them, you might not know how to. You could probably get something out of them, but you
Yeah.
might not get the
The
progress
best,
with me would
the
I get out
best.
again, right? The
Oh
best,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's the same with her. Like, it not gonna get better than Stephen Francis where she's concerned. And I'm not putting that on her. I'm just saying we have not seen anybody else that has worked with her. Well, put except for Shaniki. I'm not gonna lie. If feel like say if she stick with that
Osborne.
woman there, she would
Them
have
no want pay
she
money. They never
exactly.
want pay no money.
I feel
Cause
like
them
if
a
she stick with that woman there, she would have been good because
Ocean,
she worked with Imbo Glen Mills, Stephen Francis
Frano.
before. So
Yeah.
yeah, so she know what to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oceana said when Alien opens her season and Sherika runs a 100-meter this Sunday, we'll be able to better make an assessment.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Again, if the big three in a tip-top shape, I'm sorry, them young ones are fight for fourth place. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah,
That's how it's been for years.
yeah,
If
yeah.
Alien in a shape, Shelly in a shape, and Sherika, because they've been the big three for a long time. If them in a shape, everybody else a fight for fourth place, so get on the relay team. As simple as that. You're
Yeah,
not getting an individual medal. Yeah, I mean an individual spot, I should say.
yeah. Clip, clip say eight
She,
point
she, she, she
ten,
said she might be the spoiler.
and Clipper say 10.86 makes every world championship 100-meter podium in history except our sweep in 2022 and 2023.
I mean, yeah, but the girls them are getting faster now. So like last year when I mean I can see what you're saying. Because like every year there's some truth to that. Every year
One
everybody's in
second.
different shape. Every year everybody's in different shape. So when Julian Alfred won last year, She won 10-7-2 in a 10-7-2 time. And you'd have think with Shakari in the race, Julian Alfred, you'd have think the time would have been faster because obviously everybody expect, the time to be fast, but would have brought her back to glory. To close the season with 10-9. Exactly. Right. If that's what I'm saying too. Like if she has stuck with Shaniki, coming from not even making the team, take that into consideration. Taking her back, coming back from, I think she ran 11 high when she did trials or something along the lines of that. She never met the team, and she still were doing the little Diamond League circuits, and she brought her to 10-7-9. Like, come on, like that should have said a lot. But again, at the end of the day, um, you know, people have them bills to pay too, and she never want to pay hers. But again, I don't want to put that out there and say I don't know them contracts, so I'm gonna just leave that right.
Uh,
So
Clipper said, I don't think Ellen problem lies in her coaching. It's about her body and recovery.
right. So back to my point earlier, where like I said before, with Prano is the only person that knows how to manage alien injury because she's always been injured with the Achilles thing. She has always been injured. So again, she worked. What was Shelley coaching him again? Walcott? Was it Walcott?
Yeah, Ronaldo
Our
Walcott.
previous coach, Ronaldo. So
Yeah,
she go
yeah.
work with Ronaldo, our husband, and Shaniki, and besides Frano, the only person that brought her back to some form is Shaniki, and Shaniki worked with Frano. So that says a lot. So, but again, at the end of the day, you're one bigger man, them no want to look at them money like that. You pay the price. You see? I don't think any
Yeah.
problem. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
Ocean
right,
said,
she's always been injured. But
Ocean
again, it's
said,
not everybody know how to monitor them type certain people injuries like hers.
Ocean said, well, sometimes we're, well, Pennywise and
Pennywise, right?
Pound Polish if she could beat herself.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure she. I mean, again, if somebody bring me down to 10-5-4, like come on, and you get up and leave, I'm sure she probably regret that. But again, her husband, run the show. That's why I do business with family. But my business, me not business with nobody business. Me stay out of the way and me live my
what,
life.
what, Walcott said, I didn't do anything for her, sadly. Walcott didn't do anything for her.
Mm,
Yeah, my yo,
yeah, yeah.
yo,
And I think that's why Shelly left, I've, me need
you
some
think
more
that,
drink.
you think that's why Shelly left?
Hmm.
Because an alien come cross?
Yes. Why Shelly left Frano in the first place?
Because she and I could
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly. You go take up. Let me tell you. Let me touch upon this real quick. What you say?
Him say Walcott was with Prana at 1.2, but to manage Ellen's injury wasn't his forte. Was it like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
basically saying not really have
yeah,
that skill set there or that talent if you understand Ellen.
yeah. So, let me say this real quick. When it comes to a point where you remember Shelly left Frano because she wasn't getting the attention, right? So, put it this way.
One
Who,
second,
who, who,
1 second. People like up the live. We have 9 people. Like up live and share. We have 9 people. Where I say now?
she left Frano too early. Good point. As soon as they bring her to 10-5-4, she left, right? But look how long Shelly there with with um with Frano and never
Yeah,
touch
10-6.
10-6, right?
Never.
And
Yeah,
as soon as she go to Walcott, boom, drop 10-6 like breakfast cereal.
yeah. I,
Literally.
yeah,
My
like
thing, my thing is, all right, question to you. Who are the top dog with Frano right now, female wise? Who's the top dog?
I'm undoubtedly Sharika.
Exactly. When Shelly did it and Ilian did it, who was the top dog?
it was Shelly, and then Alien they take over
All
in the
right.
last part when
All right.
never,
When Sherika did it and Alien did it, who was the top dog?
it was Alien, and then as I may I say
All right.
Alien take for yourself.
My point to say is Shelly never get the attention. And I think Oral Tracy comment mentioned this. Yeah, yes, yeah. You can't have two bull already in a one pen.
Rod Pen at the
You
one
can't have
event.
two bull. Yeah,
Yeah.
one add wonder so and one add wonder so in the same camp I try beat the same person. I run the same events then.
Yeah, yeah.
So because she was not getting, and this is just my point of view, because she was not getting the attention that she needed to
Yeah.
break 10-7 because you're focusing on another bull wonder. So in its own right, she is good. But because you're focused on another person wonder, so she'll never get the attention. And as soon as she
Yeah.
go over Walcott, which she was the top dog over there, boom,
You,
drop
you
10-6.
never you never watch a video we did with my girl. We are talking about the same reason why Shelly left.
Ooh,
My girl, man, the same reason why me and she do the live, and me and her sit down and we are building everything, and based on me and her did talk about it, we basically that say Alien was the next big thing, right? That we that say, and we are say
when Shelly retire, oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
yeah,
When Shelly retire, at least him still have somebody big in him camp. But
yeah,
I get it, it's business related. But at the end of the day, you took up Alien again. Obviously, I'm sure some conversation had to be had where, hey, you know, Mega still focus on you, but me I get another bread over here. So, and that cause to leave, for Shelly leave, and and Alien leave.
as me that say him did I say Shelly and they are the twilight of her career, right? Remember say when Alien just a coming up, Shelly did have the tour problem there and it get bad at the Rio Olympics, you see it. It did get bad, extremely bad, right? And Alien got shut up the place and go win. And he must say, Shelly can go retire now and Alien and the next big thing. And that me think, if did that thing. You get what
Hell
me I
no,
say? And she did done have a set a goal in her fair head, say, yo, me not achieve them thing yet, so me can, you know, go
go
sit down.
retire.
And
Yeah,
we know say 10-6 was always a dream from ever since. And Shelly I tell her, said, say, yo, one day me I go run 10-6. So that's why Shelly never give up. And
right.
see they
But
work
again,
out.
and look, and who, and again, in its own right, what she say? Elaine should have just paid that price when she took
Work out the cost of living in
cost of living
America.
in America.
She
Yeah,
might just end up paying more than she would to Shaniki.
exactly.
Some
Some people
people what theorize
uh,
that
that
Frano was
Fana was
paying
paying
more
more
attention
attention,
to it.
and I do believe so. Yes, I
Yeah, I
believe so
believe
as well.
so. I said true. And Clip say,
I
oh,
definitely believe so.
Clip said to be fair that consistent 10-7 region that Frano had, Shelly might be the reason she was able to do it for so long. Those 10-6 is what I believe fried her CNS and made her more injury prone.
Not necessarily. Nah. It's like for example, and this is from a coaching perspective. When
Mm-hmm.
I'm coaching my guys, then and again, my coach high school, private, club. When I'm coaching my guys, then and I'm doing repetition when it comes to let's say for example, I'm doing um 150s, right? And for females, high school, for 200, you're looking at depending on how good they are. You look upon 23, 24, 25, right? So if you drop a 150, you're looking at least 20, 21, somewhere around there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who the person is or how fast it is. Now, if you're consecutively, all right, for example, if I give you, if I'm giving a person 10 150s, and your goal is to run point like based on your first one you run, so let's say the first one you run like a 21, I'll give you a window bracket. Your window bracket is to run the same time or faster. So, and I give you a time to run slower. So like you run 21, you add 2 to 3 seconds to that. So you can run 23, 24, right? 2 to 3 or 25 for your 150. That's your bracket. Now, if you run those time consecutively for that repetition, take into consideration if you warm up, right? If you warm up, do all your drills and all them stuff, and you do. Remember, you're training. All of this training you're doing for one event. So if you warm up, do your drills, stretch, whatever the case, and you're doing one open race, your time is drastically gonna improve. So it's like you knocking on a like you beat on a wall,
Yeah.
and the more you beat it, you see a little crack. The more you keep knocking on the door, you're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
break through. So she
Gradually.
running
Yeah.
10-7s consecutively. I think that was just her breaking point. Like he's
Yeah.
not focusing specifically on her, which is why she was consistent with 10-7. And notice, Ota not other female, she has been the only person that has been very consecutive. Elaine has run a lot of 10-7s too, but not as much as Shelly. And even though she has done the double double, which in its rightful self is
Great.
impeccable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nobody has run more 10-6s than Shelly, and she has run. It's like 10-6 has became the norm for her, where
Yeah.
consecutively, like every race she run, minus the
I-
semifinal, minus the semifinal, she ran
Yeah.
a 10-7 too, and then boom, drop a 10-6-7 again. So it's the same thing. Once she break that barrier there, run 10-7, boom, drop a 10-6. She notice how she ran that the same year consecutively. So it's just the same thing. Like the more you knock on a wall, the more you have your breakthrough. So I don't necessarily think that caused an injury. And mind you, she was 36 running them times. You have younger athletes. We're not in prime. Not even Sherika. Sherika's young, and don't get me
Uh,
wrong, Sherika is fast in her own right, but
I must say, that caused the injury, the 10-6 them, the 10-6 them,
nah,
caused the
I
injury.
disagree. Nah.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
oh yeah,
agree
yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't agree with that.
I can't agree with that. No, sir.
I don't
I
agree with
just
that.
can't. Yeah, you have to remember, say, yo, injuries inevitable in a track and field. You can't go around that. So, but I'm gonna say the 10-6 them cause that.
I'm gonna use Sherika as an example. For the past, minus last year, for the past 2 to 3 years, Sherika was very dominant, and she
Yeah,
ran every year. She ran faster.
yeah,
Again, last year she got injured. Like you said, injury is a part of the sport. Every year you might not have the same season. You can have a
yeah.
banging season last year, and this year
And
you get injured. And you could be
so,
like a Sherika where you're dominant for the past 2, 3 years. It just sucks that she never get to compete
yo,
last year at the Olympics and
yo,
get an Olympic medal,
yo.
like in a 100 or 200
I know,
meter.
I know,
But
I know. So Sherika feel it's still in a car. If Sherika in her best form, a Sherika gold medal lad. So when I say Sherika injured my youth, me I say, yo, Gabby gone with this with ease. You see? Ocean said, and why Jacko and Theo will do well in the
mm,
same camp is because Paul is directly responsible for Jacko, while Steve is for Theo. Yeah. He also said that a healthy Shelly is a dangerous Shelly. That is true. The only thing is the age factor for her, but she keeps defying the odds. That's true.
I'll never,
Well,
I'll never throw age in there. Because again, at the end of the day, as I say, she run at 36, she run 7, 10, 6, 7s. 10-6s, I should say. Drop down to, man, I wish she had break 10-6. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even if she did run 10-5-9.
Mo
And
said she did break. Yo, and she, so she could have break 10-6 that day they do. When she did run the 10-6 yo. She never dip at the line, you know. She
and the
never
thing
dip at
is,
the line.
she never even expect for her to run that fast either. That's another thing. She
Yo,
never.
yo,
Usually when people run fast, them not really expect it.
I can't forget when I sit down and watch a race. I see Shelly literally bust the gun. And she come like she have the gun in her hand and bust it around. When I see she get that explosive start, I say, oh, more hasty that time, yeah.
Listen, that if she had that race at the Olympics, it would have been a different story.
May I tell you?
It would have been a different story. I'm telling you.
She and
But I
Elena
mean,
push them one another.
back every week it was a big three. Every week you can't separate
Yeah,
them.
analyze.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I mean, again, like you said, it's time. Shelly about to retire, and don't get. I'm gonna say this. I promise you, if she drop back in a 10-6 this season, or close it, or like even
She
she
not,
run
yeah.
10-7,
She
she
not
ain't
gonna retire. Yeah,
retiring.
she not gonna retire.
She not.
No, but you say it, she say, yo, I have not confirmed anything, so I don't know why they're spreading
Listen, she says she have unfinished business. You know, hear me? I tell her no unfinished business, and you can never cut. First of all, anything she say, she gonna do. That I got. That I one thing with she. and she's very consistent. She's one of the person where very consistent. If me not
Why
find you know you will never find another athlete
that
with
is so
longevity like the longevity what she have since
not just
2007.
not just
Not
in
even 2008, no, since 2007 when she
no,
kind of came on the circuit.
yeah.
Because
You
from
have
then
to
time that she come out.
you have to consider, say yo, it's not just longevity, It's about you still have the hunger to get up every day after you achieve so many medals. Still have the hunger, want go, they still want to get faster, regardless of age. You still have the mindset that you still have the hunger there, and you line up against new athletes. They beside Alistair Felix anymore, Veronica Campbell Brown, they beside her. What's she name again? She name Aileen Bailey and them whole one of the Kerrans still at them. She know the jet, she know the jet of them same way, but yes, still they
Listen,
still
she
go
go
there.
through every
And I show them
me,
say,
me, da go-
oh,
me da go
you
say
still
every
can't
season.
take more.
Me da go say every season she go through every generation, bro. Literally. She go through Shelly go through every and still a whoop ass. Like, come on now.
She got
Give
through,
that
she got
lady her
through.
flowers,
I
give that
think she
lady
got
her
through about
credit.
3 generations.
Bro, as I'm telling you, the World
I
Championship
think.
now miss me at Japan. The man them actually tell me say, oh, you can't get leave. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Oh Lord. I take that back. But the man tell me say, yo, can't go, bro, my ticket book. I hotel me need for book, you know.
Ese
They tell her,
konnichiwa.
well, it's night right now, so kombawa.
Ah,
Nah,
man.
bro. Me I forgot to go see her run. If I did lot, she cannot come in my backyard and me not go see her I run. You must be mad. Hell no.
Ticket supposed to crazy now still. Shelly,
Bro, me buy my ticket from January. You say?
that's early.
Kelly had a 10.65 in a 0.8 that was supposed to be. Yeah, for sure.
So,
It's always the win reading, bro. Like if she ever if when she run that 10.60 there, if that win there was like up to two,
what was the win reading? What was the win reading?
me not even remember. But if that win reading there was up to two, like two dead on the line, tell her. It probably was two. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it was two. I don't remember.
Oh,
But if it what was Ilian reading when she ran 10.65?
and when she come second at the race, eh?
No man, yeah. When she comes second, when Ilian run 10.65, I mean 10.54. What
Yeah,
was
I
the win
wonder.
reading?
I don't remember if it was a negative, if it was a headwind. I don't remember.
Because if it was 0 point something, bro, I tell her if that was even a one or a 1 point something, Ilian brought that world record there. And I think she has the capability, and we might not even see another person come close to that time anytime soon. But again, never know. These and yo, Jamaica has a plethora of athletes where really has the potential. Like you remember when Brianna run, Brianna Liston, Brianna Williams, both of them, even them two, they even have the potential. Um, um, all our Jamaican girls and even the guys and they have the talent. Like
Yeah,
you see old champs there. Me not see me go pen relays, I'm gonna go other people's school sports day or whatever they want to call it. And I'm telling you, like the Quincy Winsel is a talent for sure. You have to watch him. Aaron Knight is a talent for sure. Them two there, but you don't really see America have their plethora. Mind you, America have millions of people. So, oh, I look at Jamaica. We are the plethora a talent with them. A pull out Jamaica for run for them college. I'm telling you. We have talent. If we have the money and the facilities for take care of our own people when it comes to athletics,
yeah,
not other country not depend on the podium, hands down.
true, true,
The
true.
support system is not there, and obviously every man for himself. The money,
Mm-hmm.
people gravelicious and them get a food and you already know how that going. If we really had the
Mm-hmm.
facilities and the money for take care of our own people, no country, not a country, not touch the podium. Because we already see how we do the big three. One, two, three, multiple times.
Yeah.
The men them did it one time
With one
with Blake, Bolt, and Warren
Warren
Weir for the
and
200. So
and
I'm telling you, if we had, which is why I'm not people had knock us off and say, oh, him not making Pitney them run again.
that's another topic.
That's
There's
another
some
topic, but you can't ding him because him come up through that era there where him have to do him thing on him own, and you know him
yeah.
mental still like the mental pressure, you know, them people expect you to win all the time, and then they know the intricate parts of training and staying healthy, and sometimes you might not have no money. Like people, if you not have the sponsorship on them someday, bro, you already know how that will go.
Mhm.
But she said Shelly had it. Okay, the same thing. Okay.
But when I really go on a tangent still, but we never really like that speech where him making, where him a say yo him woulda do it for other nation, where him know now he woulda do it for other nation, but then I never like that speech. You know why? Because Asaf Paula one of the man them we started for we. So basically, if you never did
Actually, he
start it for
didn't.
we,
If you wanna,
what happen
not
for we?
necessarily, not
Him and one of the
necessarily.
man them start it for we. Yeah, basically I say oh yeah basically say you never did want to start it for we. They get what
Yes
me
and
I say?
no. But if you look at like Arthur Wint and all them guys, and technically, yes, we had, history of track and field. But I think the main, if you want to say the main rivalry started with Bull, Tyson Gay, Johan, that era there, because we started dominating the sprints then.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to say that, but I not him really necessarily start to feel because we had Donald Quarry and all them guys there. But sure, I give you that. But we don't want all the people them too long still. So
Yeah
want to
man, yeah
think,
man.
Shelly wash up or not? Are people that try to look them clout or not?
It's a very kind way I say oh and everyone knows Asafa. Let's see Asafa make that decision for his adult children.
You know, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah man, but people are phone time now. Want to know if Shelly wash up or not. Is it? We know say Shelly have it in her, still have more in the tank. We know say she still hungry, still have made up for the potential. Is it? So we not share
For
the same
sure.
sentiment. We know say
Definitely not.
she still can go on, you see. She still can go on. And she have a vast amount of experience. You get what I say? She can use experience defeat the field.
For,
You get what I
for
say?
sure.
So we just
Underdog.
let
I
you
call
know.
she's definitely my underdog for this season. For sure.
Yes. Because I not have her for win. I not have her, but I have her for get a medal. Definitely.
I never count her out for a medal. Well, the reason why I wouldn't say win right now, like I said earlier, is because
It's
that's
early
our
in the
second
season.
race,
Yeah.
and she had tried to get back into race fitness or race sharp, however you want to
Sharpness.
phrase
Yeah.
it or call it, race sharpness. So
Yeah.
never count her out. I wouldn't necessarily say win because when I see Shakari, well, we see her, that race was terrible. She run and pop straight up. If you know nothing about dry phase, she get
yeah.
up and turn up and start run like I'm like what that, but again, that's a different topic for another time.
Say
Um,
O'Shea and blogger says, Shelly, wash up. No, sir. No, sir.
that's what the naysayers are saying right now, but we'll
All
we'll
of
we'll
it
leave them we'll leave them to time.
all over Twitter, but people, it all over Twitter. So my Veronica will say, no, she is not. She should stop overthinking and just do it. And say, my boy, inside, big up in the inside, big up in the check-in, bro. It's going to be a hard and rough road back for Shelly. That's a true, bro. But you don't know me. I always have this
Let
conversation.
but again,
Shelly,
yes,
Shelly,
yes,
still have
it
it in
might be
her.
a little rough, but again, like I said, I have her as my underdog, and you can never count her out. We already seen she defied the odds numerous of times, a plethora of times. So at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see. That's all I'm gonna say.
Clip says Shelly can't be washed up. Her 11.05 season opener is a time that used to win championship before Shelly stepped into the game and set a new standard. Them
I
time then
mean,
I
no,
get to
she
that medal now
ran
still low.
she ran a 10.92, 10.93. I think that was her season opener with it was win aided.
Win, yeah.
Um, but and then she ran 11.05 legal. So I guess. But yeah, we'll see. Honestly, we'll see. We definitely see for sure. But again, the new generation will come up. I'm excited. But if Shelley go out, I want she go out with a bang. I ain't even gonna lie. Definitely want she go out with a bang for sure. So, but we
Nay,
already know she's a fighter for sure. We already know that. There's no question about that.
Oshana said naysayers will always try out for clout, and we cannot do without people like those. Proving them
Oh,
wrong
for
is very
sure.
low. Yeah, that's true. Them,
Exactly.
them, them
Exactly.
necessary. Them help build the sport, you know.
For sure. For sure.
Alright, Simokozi Asere, with her drive, she can do greater things coming Olympics. Yeah, respect for you checking them. Bisa. Yeah,
Come on.
with her drive, she can do greater things coming Olympics. You think she can go to the next Olympics? We just a men's comment here, you know. You think she can go to the next Olympics?
Uh, she ain't gonna go that far.
The
I think that was
far
her last Olympics.
uh,
And I honestly really wish she had competed, but again, we don't want all the people in too long. Appreciate y'all for checking in.
yeah, man.
Click like,
People
share, subscribe.
like,
Tell a friend to
share.
tell a friend. You
That's
feel
not
me?
true. You don't know me and Blaze Money. I go there I cover some more. So
Listen,
no
I'll be
always
there
tune in on the
live.
line.
I'll be there live in
Yeah,
September.
Blaze Money. I go there. You
I'll
see them.
be
I go
there
there
live
live.
in September. Okay,
Yeah, tell the
I'll be
goat
there
I say
live in
hi for me.
September.
The insider say, oh, the truth is that these new sprinters aren't running exceptional time, so she definitely has a good shot.
Yeah,
Well,
for
that's
sure.
true.
Definitely for sure.
That's true inside. Oshana said in 2016 when Shelly had the toe injury after the semi-final, she said it hurts a lot, but I have the heart of a champion.
Yes, sir. And
That's
again,
true.
again, I brought up that point earlier. Even if she had an injury and it happened twice, she came third twice. So you can't count her out. But again, I'm just saying, any one of y'all want to join the army? I'm recruiting. So, no, I'm kidding. But inbox me though, if you're serious.
Yeah, man. Him name Blaze Money on all platforms, you know. Instagram, Facebook. What I
Our
say name
Kingsman
again?
Weighty, Kingsman Weighty. You know,
Snapchat.
yeah, man, drop it on my inbox if you're trying to join the military. Got some good benefits. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, people. Support the channel.
Yeah. People, yeah, before
Let
I
us know
go,
in the comments.
people.
Let us know in the comments one thing,
Now
yo.
they're
Let us know
gonna
in the
become a
comments.
member on typical Tyrell TV.
Yes,
Become a
sir.
member. You don't know. It's cheap, you know. $2 per month.
Come on.
Coat without chili is like cooking rice and peas without the peas.
Jesus. Uh,
Clip say
but
I
yeah,
was
man,
thinking of
people.
joining, but I don't have a what? GE. What is GE?
A
GED.
GD. We
What
can
that?
talk offline. We can talk offline. Um,
As I'm saying, the on the gram, so you can message him Blaze Money.
yeah, man. Actually, so my Instagram is Kingsman_Weighty, Waitey, with a Jamaican flag. Can't miss it. Kingsman_Weighty, Waitey. Inbox me.
Yeah.
And we
But
can talk offline about
but click before you inbox it, just member if you become a member.
that.
By
Yeah,
typical
man.
Tyrell
Click like,
TV.
share, subscribe, doing the
Yeah,
thing.
man.
Bless up.
$2
You feel
now
me?
hurt your pocket, you see it. Yeah,
All
man.
right,
All right.
people. Peace out. Peace
I
out.
take our step like a candle wear out.
Yee.